Om Gam Ganapati Namaha. Kaliyugada Kalpataru, the fifth delight. 3. Raghavendra Gurusarvabhauma. Chapter 105. The great sage who granted liberation. Chitradurga is a city rich in historical renown and also notable for its large and vibrant Brahmin community, among whom many were disciples of Srimata. Just as Chitradurga is famed in recorded history, it also holds spiritual and mythological significance. According to tradition, during the Dwapara Yuga, the region of Chitradurga was sanctified by the presence of the Pandavas, and it is believed that the idol of Gopalakrishna, installed atop the hill, was consecrated by King Janavijaya, the grandson of Arjuna. Within the Sri Mata at Chitradurga, the idol of Pranadevaru, that is Hanumanta, is said to be very ancient. This idol, known for having 5 bells, that is Gante, associated with it, was revered as the guardian deity of the Pandavas. Knowing this, Sri Raghavendra Swamiguru chose to reside and serve in the presence of the sacred Pranadevaru while at Chitradurga. Among the personal attendants of Sri Rayaru was a devout sevaka named Venkanna, who served him with deep devotion and steadfast discipline. Pleased with his faithful service, one day Sri Rayaru asked Venkanna, "What is it that you desire?" Each time he was asked this question, Venkanna would respond with unwavering sincerity, "Swami, I seek only one thing, liberation, that is moksha." Sri Rayaru would smile gently but remain silent. The dialogue happened repeatedly over the years, and even now, after reaching Chitradurga on 2 or 3 occasions, Sri Rayaru again asked what he desired, and Venkanna replied in the same way, requesting only moksha. Others in the Mata sometimes took this as a joke and would tease him. "Oh Venkanna, you think you'll attain moksha?" But Venkanna remained calm, never angry, always replying seriously, "Whenever great Guru deems it time, I will certainly be liberated." Sri Rayaru, who was a Trikala Jnani, that is knower of past, present and future, knew that Venkanna was indeed spiritually eligible for liberation. The time for grace to blossom had come. One day, while Venkanna was serving as usual, Sri Rayaru called him close and gently asked, "Venkanna, what do you desire?" As always, Venkanna responded with humility and devotion, "Mahaswami, I have already submitted my heart's desires at your lotus feet many times. I desire nothing from this worldly life. If you are truly pleased with me, grant me moksha and redeem me." Sri Raghavendra Swamiguru said, "Venkanna, simply desiring liberation is not enough. You must be fully prepared in every way." Venkanna humbly replied, "Command me, Mahaswami. Please instruct me in how I must prepare. I shall obey accordingly." Rayaru asked, "Will you do exactly as I say?" Venkanna affirmed, "Certainly." Rayaru continued, "Even if it seems that your very life might be at stake, will you still carry out my instructions without hesitation?" Venkanna placed his palms together and solemnly vowed, "I take your holy fate as witness. I shall act precisely as instructed." Rayaru then said, "Very well. Tomorrow you shall attain moksha. Be ready." Overjoyed, Venkanna prostrated to all the elders and disciples in the Mata, declaring, "I am redeemed. Please tell me what I must do." Rayaru simply said, "Tomorrow we shall instruct you." After Venkanna completed his daily bath and Sandhyavandana, Sri Rayaru performed purification rituals on him using Panchagavya, conducted a homa, that is fire ritual, and kindled the sacred fire, that is Agni Kunda. He then initiated Venkanna into a sacred Bijakshara mantra, instructing him to chant it constantly, and finally gave this command, "Now leap into the sacred fire," while chanting this mantra. Venkanna, electrified with divine energy, tears of joy streaming from his eyes, circumambulated Sri Rayaru 3 times, prostrated and exclaimed, "Sri Raghavendra Gurusarvabhauma, Govinda, Govinda." Chanting the sacred mantra imparted to him, Venkanna leapt into the fire. A few Brahmins and bystanders from Chitradurga, thinking this was all a theoretical act, watched in shock as Venkanna entered the flames. They immediately rushed to Rayaru, exclaiming, Swami, what is this? That poor man trusted you with his life. You promised him liberation, but led him to death. Led him to death in the fire. Rayaru smiled gently and replied, whether I granted him moksha or took his life, you will see for yourself in a moment. Listen carefully. Venkanna is now ascending to the heavens in divine Vimana, that is celestial chariot. Listen to the sound of its bells. To everyone's astonishment, a celestial bell sound, soft, melodious, and reverberating, was heard from the sky exactly as Rayuru said. People turned their eyes to the heavens in awe and devotion. As they looked up, a shower of flowers rained from the sky onto Rayuru's head. Overwhelmed, they cried, what a miracle! What a glorious display of divine power! We have witnessed a great sage grant moksha to a disciple right before our eyes. The skeptics fell at Sri Rayuru's feet and begged, Mahanubhava, we fail to recognize your greatness. Forgive our ignorance. You not only allowed us to hear the divine bells and see the heavenly flower shower, you showed us your miracle. You are truly a Mahamuni who grants liberation. They praised, chanting victory to Sri Rayuru. To this day, the very spot in Chitradurga where Rayuru granted Venkanna liberation is preserved and revered. The Vrindavana of Sri Raghavendra Swamigulu stands nearby, commemorating this sacred event. It is said that Battarahalli Narayanaraya, a descendant of Venkanna, and his son later built a shrine in the honor of Sri Rayuru and invited Pujya Sri Soyamendra Tirthuru Swamigulu to install the Vrindavana and hand over the Matha. This too is considered another miracle of Sri Rayuru, one whose blessings transcends generation. Hari Om. Om Sri Krishnarpanamastu.